What up, y'all? Today I'm just straight up chilling. Gonna be doing the fast food tier list. I know this is very old. I haven't done it yet. I don't know why I haven't done it yet. It's I think one of those things I'm like, after a year that it became kind of viral, I'm like, you know what? It's too late to do. And then I keep seeing it pop up in my feed. So I'm like, might as well do it. Better late than never. So I typed in fast food tier list on Google, if you don't know what it is. And this was the first result. I haven't had all of these places, and some of them I've only had once or twice. And some of them I haven't even heard of, to be honest. So this could expose me a little bit as a food noob, but you know, it is what it is. I look at it in an optimistic way. Hey, maybe in the future, I'll have a chance to try out a brand new food and maybe I can catch it on video. I should probably give a couple more disclaimers before we get started. Obviously, this is subjective. Again, I've only had some of these places like once. You can't really judge an establishment just off one or two dining experiences. So it's just for fun. Also, if I'm being real with it, I'd probably put all of these places up in S or A, even if I haven't had it before. I know I would enjoy it because I love fast food. Y'all know that. And a lot of these places don't exist in Korea. I think maybe only 5 of them or so do. So I haven't had a lot of these places in years and I just can't get my hands on them. So I know that it just, like, food tastes better when you can't have it. You know what I mean? So again, we're just chilling with it. I'm probably going to go here in like alphabetical orders. Just in case you have a favorite spot, you can adjust the video to try to find it in an easier way. So let me start off with Arby's. I'm going to try to spread this out as much as possible, but I don't know if I will give an F or an S. We'll see though. Arby's, childhood favorite. It held my top spot. Me and my bro, our top spot for a few months as young teens. We would go there when our parents would let us eat fast food, which is not often. And the curly fries, the chicken fingers, I didn't even mess with their roast beef too much really, but man, Arby's, I'm gonna give that a quick A to start things off. A for Arby's. Jack in the Box, I've had this at least once, maybe twice, but once in my actual memory. When I was trying to join the Army, my Army recruiter, he loved it. He took me there once. We didn't have it in my hometown. A lot of these places we didn't have these places growing up. So you'll have to give me a little excuse for that. But we were out of town and I think I remember it being cheap, good variety, and at the time, good. I'm gonna give Jack in the Box a B. A&W, we had an A&W on the weird side of town in my hometown, and what is the A&W even? I mean, it's a root beer, but I think I've been there a couple times. I think my dad liked it. Very low key, never admitted it. But I think he took me and my brother there once, and I don't remember it though. So if I don't remember, it's gotta be pretty low. It's gotta be a C or a D. I mean, A&W isn't even the best root beer. Like, it doesn't hold one candle to Dad's or Mug. Maybe it does, maybe it's all the same, but I'll tell you what the best root beer is. Virgil's. That stuff is fire. So A&W, I'm gonna give it a C for now. I might adjust these as I go. But Auntie Anne's, whatever you want to call it, man, I'm gonna give that a straight D. I like the dispersion so far. Auntie Anne's, it's one of the mall foods. I've had it in Korea a couple times at least, and it's always disappointed me a little bit. Again, I would still enjoy it. And if I had some right now, I would be maxing it. But just compared to some of these, it's gotta be lower than those. Boston Market, I've had once, or maybe twice, but I remember eating it once as a kid, traveling for Thanksgiving. It says home-style meals right on the logo. Y'all know I love home-style meals. So just based on that logo, it's gonna get a boost just on that. I remember it being not bad at all, so it's definitely gonna be above A&W. I'll give it a B, right behind Jack in the Box. Burger King, I know a lot of people hate on Burger King, especially over in America, but Burger King's worldwide. By the way, Arby's is supposed to come to Korea. Little tangent there, which is, man, I hope they do. They've been saying this for a couple years now. I haven't seen it yet. Burger King, though, everyone loves Burger King all around the world. You see it everywhere you go, and I like it. People hate on it. I don't know why. It's got a good flame broiled taste, man. To me, I don't know. I fall for their tricks. I'm gonna give Burger King an A. It's definitely, out of all these, one of my most eaten places, probably because it is in Korea. The Whopper is a classic. They put mayo on it. I love mayo. I gotta put it up in the A tier. And honestly, man, I probably got to put it above Arby's because I just eat it a lot. Checkers, man, I got to put that in the question mark. I've never had Checkers. I don't recall. I remember seeing a lot of commercials growing up for Checkers, and the Checkers commercials look cool, man. Everyone looked like they were having fun and really enjoying their meals. I have high expectations for Checkers, and I'll eat it someday for sure, but I haven't had it yet. I like the vibes that they're giving off. Chick-fil-A, only had it twice, believe it or not. I gotta admit, I am a bit of a hipster. When literally everyone loves something, I tend to automatically dislike it. I know that's not a good trait to have, but it is what it is. The first time I had it, it was dine-in, and I only had one bite because I was just so full from other stuff. And it was really good. The second time I had it, I got it delivered. It was still really good, but I think it did suffer from the delivery. I'm gonna give Chick-fil-A an A, man. I mean, it's got A right in the name, so what else would it be? I feel like a lot of people watching and be like, oh, Chick-fil-A is an S, man. Chipotle, another thing that's very like, a lot of people love it. Chipotle, I'm gonna give it a straight up B though. I've had it once. Chick-fil-A and Chipotle are kind of similar to me just because growing up, they weren't around and all of a sudden they become the big thing that everyone loves. It's so trendy, and man, I'm a hipster, so sorry, y'all, I'm gonna give it a B. It was good. I like it, but yeah. And you know what? I don't even know what I'm judging these off of. Like, there's price, there's value, there's taste, there's presentation, there's speed, there's friendliness. So, I don't know, I'm just winging it here. Cinnabon, this is tough because I've had it once and I really liked it for what it was, but it's not something that I would go to. Like, out of all these restaurants, I'd probably go to Cinnabon last. Maybe Cinnabon and Krispy Kreme last. I'm always picking savory over sweet, but for what it was, if I'm just basing it just on cinnamon rolls, yeah, I'd be up there. But again, you know, I think a B is a fair score for that because I'm usually not going to be swinging at that. I'm going to let that one go. Jimmy John's though, that's got to be an A, man. I don't know what I'm going to give an S. Maybe there won't be any S's, but should I set the precedent? This is just pure nostalgia. I don't care. I don't care, man. Nah, it's going to be an A. They did me bogus a couple times, but I have so much nostalgia for Jimmy John's. It was the first restaurant that I ever got delivered to me. You know, I'm a delivery boy. I love delivery food. And once I moved out the house, went to the dorms, man, I was getting Jimmy John's every single day. And it was cheap and it was good, man. And they got that cheap day-old bread, which is good for broke people. I like Jimmy John's a lot. I wish they had it here. DQ, man, DQ, though, that's a weird one because, man, that's really weird. DQ, man, I like their desserts and stuff. I never really messed with their actual meals too much, but I used to go there a lot for their slushies or whatever. I call them slushies, whatever you want to call them. As a kid, I would go there a lot. My mom would actually take us there for slushies. I don't know why. But I'm going to give DQ, I get very nostalgic. I'm going to give it a B. Is that crazy? That might be crazy, but this will probably be, A, B centric. I think since there is S tier, I'm going to say, average is in between C and B. Dunkin' Donuts, C. Nothing much to say about that. I think their coffee's not that great. At least they have it over here in Korea, and it never. I should probably even give it a D almost. Yeah, I'm gonna give that a D, just because it ain't nothing special. That's for damn sure. I don't know what this is, man. What is the? Not my favorite logo. I'd have to see the whole thing. Maybe I'm gonna give that a question mark though, because I just don't know what it is. Sorry. Again, if that's their favorite place, my bad. El Pollo Loco. Never had it. I had a chance to eat that in LA. It was we had one close to my Airbnb, and I just passed it up. But again, hopefully I'll have a chance to try that out for the first time on camera in the future. So I'm gonna give that question mark. What can I do? Five Guys. I like Five Guys, man. I really like it. I like the vibes. I like the foil on the burger. I like their burgers. The bacon stays crisp. This is tough. Burgers, I would give it an S, but their fries, man, their fries are, the quality is not that great. You can't just be masking it with the quantity. It's gotta be quality. If it wasn't for, look, if they didn't have literally burgers and fries in their logo, then I would give it an S. But the fact that they dare to put burgers and fries and their fries aren't even that great in their logo, I'm gonna give it an A. Still, like, I would go there over Burger King any day of the week. This could be easily an S, but I'm nitpicking a little bit just to make it a little bit more interesting. Hardee's, Hardee's S, man. Found it. I didn't think there would be an S, but Hardee's is a damn S to me, man. Hardee's, the value maybe is not the best. I don't know. They used to be pretty expensive, but they're monster burgers, they're thick burgers. I've never had a bad meal at Hardee's. I've only had S-tier meals at Hardee's. Their freaking onion rings were on point. Whenever my mom was busy with something for dinner, me and my bro would convince my pops to take us to Hardee's, and he would oblige. Man, Hardee's, yeah, that's that quick S, man. That quick S. Otherwise known as Carl's Jr., but it's Hardee's for me, for sure. In-N-Out, I'll give that a quick A. That should be right up there with Five Guys, because In-N-Out, really good. The value is great. Again, same issue with Five Guys. I don't love their fries. I've only had In-N-Out once, so maybe if I, ate it a few times, I could get a better score on it, but the burger was really good to me. Jersey Mike's, this was right around El Pollo Loco when I went to LA, and I had a chance to try it, I just didn't. So I'll have to try that in the future. I heard both of these places are fire though, Jersey Mike's and El Pollo Loco, so I have great expectations for these. Shout out Pip. KFC, a lot of people hate on KFC too, I feel like. I think KFC is kind of like Burger King, where I think a lot of people prefer Popeyes these days. I like KFC. KFC in Korea is kind of weak though, with the limited sides and options. KFC in America, I feel like the chicken in Korea is better, but the sides in America are way better. But that's a moot point. I'm gonna give KFC, their original is just, that flavor is so unique, and I respect that. I'm gonna give KFC a B. Whatever, we'll just throw it in there. Krispy Kreme, this should go along with like Cinnabon, I guess, because like they're good donuts for sure, good like glazed donuts, but I'm never really, if I'm gonna be eating that many calories, I'd rather give me a burger. So Krispy Kreme, I'll give it a low B as well. Long John Silver's, man, I've had this a few times in my life growing up. Never had good vibes. Always had bad vibes from it, to be honest with you. That's why I'm gonna give it a straight D. Even if the food was good, the vibes, not good. We got McDonald's. Y'all know what I'm about to do with McDonald's. That's going straight up to personal favorite. If I could only pick one of these restaurants to eat for the rest of my life, it would be McDonald's. So you know what's going up there. You might hate on it, you might not, but it is what it is. Panda Express. I've had this a couple times. The last time I had it though, they do actually have it in Korea. They have a couple random locations. It's not my area, but it was so weak. It was so bogus that I remember it being better than that, but it was so bad, I'm gonna give it a C. Straight up, like I'd rather have a different Chinese place, man. It really disappointed me. I was really looking forward to it, but it was bogus. Panera Bread is actually good, man. Had it a few times. Panera, like, I hate to give it an S, but I would have to give it an A. It's definitely not fast food, but it's tasty food. And I love bread, man. It'll slot in right under there in the low A. I think that's fair for me. Popeyes, man, people be loving Popeyes. I don't know if it's different. They have Popeyes in Korea, and it's never blown my mind, for sure. I've had it in America as well. And, like, I don't know, man. Like, I would pick KFC. If I could only pick one or the other, I would pick KFC. So that means I'm gonna have to give Popeyes a high C. Quiznos. They actually do have Quiznos over here in Korea. I always find myself going to Subway though. So just based on that fact, I do enjoy Quiznos, but, and again, maybe their sandwiches are a little bit different over here, but that's a low C. High D, low C. Yeah, I mean, it's just kind of, Raising Cane's, never had it. It wasn't in my area, so it was never on my radar. Sonic though, oh, I had a Sonic phase when I was like 20. And I would go all by my lonesome at night, low key, when no one was watching, and just sit, drive up and get like they had some great deals, man, when I was living there. Like a nice little burger on their like dollar menu. I really liked Sonic. And the fact that like you don't have to, it's low pressure. You don't have to go in the store, but you ain't had no one on your ass like behind you in the drive-thru, and you're just chilling. So I like Sonic, man. I wish they had something like that over here. They don't really even have drive-thrus over here that I've seen. I'm gonna give Sonic an A, a high A, man. Y'all might think I'm crazy, but I have a lot of nostalgia for Sonic. Steak and Shake, I'm gonna have to give that a S. It's too much nostalgia. I know it's maybe not the best quality out there, but their vibes, their value, from what I remember, their shakes, the decoration, man. I think that was probably the first kind of first smash burger I've had. Really super thin patties that they smashed down on the grill, and super thin fries that I used to love. Thing with Steak and Shake is if you get it delivered, it's gonna be not even nearly as good, man. And if you judge Steak and Shake based on delivery or takeout, you got to give it a chance in the restaurant. But I remember they had like a freaking triple burger for like and fry meal for $4, which is crazy. And that came in the clutch many times in my life. And they stay open late. I respect a place that does that. Subway, man, I eat Subway, but I've been losing a lot of respect for them lately. And I'm gonna give it like a straight up, this one's tough. It's gotta be like below Quiznos, but I eat Subway a lot. See, that's weird because I do eat it a lot, but I've been disrespecting it lately. I don't know. Taco Bell, this is another weird one because Taco Bell in Korea is kind of bogus. Taco Bell in America, I remember being so bogusly delicious, man. I don't know if that makes sense, but I used to love Taco Bell. Who didn't, man? If you were someone like me and at 2 a.m. you're looking for some food because you got some munchies, man, Taco Bell, McDonald's, like those are really your go-to options. I've never had bad experiences in the bathroom because of Taco Bell. Everyone talks about it, but never happened to me. So Taco Bell is going A. Probably, man, just because I feel like it's burger heavy, I'm gonna give this like a high A. Love Taco Bell. Wendy's is really good too, man. They got that. They used to have that good dollar menu. You could get like a Frosty or a little chili bowl. You can get a baked potato, a little nug, spicy nug, 4-piece, something like that. Man, if we had a Wendy's here, I would be so happy. I'm gonna give Wendy's an A. Probably above Panera for sure. Probably like up in here somewhere. I looked this up. I think this is Wetzel's Pretzels. Respect for the name, I guess, but I never had it. So that's going down in the question mark. I don't expect too much from it, honestly, but if you like it, let me know. Whataburger, though, I've heard so much about this. It's a Texas thing, right? I never had it. Unfortunately, it's something like I'm looking forward to trying one day. I bet it would be fire. I know it's going to be on point just because of all the talk. Like, if everyone's telling me, dude, you eating Whataburger, you should eat Whataburger. Like, I trust it, man. I trust y'all. White Castle, man. I've been to White Castle once, I believe. And it was an epic trip. It was basically the Harold and Kumar trip, but not really like, not really, but basically. It was a max fest, man. I was out my damn mind. I probably didn't say one word the whole trip. It was like an hour away outside of another town I was living in at the time. White Castle, for some reason though, just because it's like a movie, like a meme or something, man. I don't know. White Castle is gonna get an A, low A. Let me put White Castle above Panera, man. I'll always get some sliders over a sandwich, to be honest. Except Jimmy John's, apparently. Let me put White Castle. Yeah, that's fair. Now, I hate to end it on kind of an anticlimactic note, but I don't know what this is. Which? I think I looked this up, and it was like, which? Never had it. Zaxby's, never had it. So, yeah, there it is. We only got a couple S's. I didn't think there would be any S's. Steak and Shake, to be fair, could be hovering around the A's. Taco Bell's a little high. Let me adjust this. This is going to be my final little adjustment. I'm going to give Taco Bell, like, yeah, it's going to be, this is American Taco Bell. It's going to be up here. And Sonic probably shouldn't be that high. It should be like, this is going to be controversial. Whether I put it here or here. I'm going to give Sonic, just because, you know, I used to love it, man. I'll put it here. Everything else is looking pretty fair. Don't take this too serious, man. And if I took this tomorrow, honestly, it would be completely different. Hold on. Last minute adjustments here. I can't give A&W higher than Subway just because I've only had I can't remember it. Panda, that's pretty fair. Yeah, I think that's all right. That's good enough. I'm about to skate out of here. Hope y'all didn't get too triggered. Hopefully somebody related to some of this, but I know I can't please everybody, but it is what it is. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace!